What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Sunday Gunday episode here at Sealy Strategics. And today's episode, we're going to be discussing a topic that I guess a lot of people have questions about, but a lot of people don't really know how to ask. I had a buddy of mine when I was in California training earlier this year. He texted me and he asked me like, hey, how can I train myself to shoot with both eyes open? It's been hardwired into our brain that whenever we look through a tubular object, we want to close this eye. And it's just natural. We've been doing it ever since we were kids. Just look at your kids play with a tube and just notice that they're always going to close that eye to look through the tube. And the reason why you close that eye is because when you close your eye and you look through the tube, you're able to focus more on whatever you're looking at. So that's why we naturally want to close our eyes whenever we look through a tubular object. I had a couple people asking me about it. One of my buddies from El Paso, JR, he was the first one to ask me about it. And then recently when I was on a range with one of my other buddies, he asked me the same exact thing. Like, yo, how do you train yourself to shoot with both eyes open? Because, naturally, you look down an optic, you look down a scope, you want to close this eye. Whatever eye you're dominant with, you're going to leave that dominant eye open and close the weaker eye. It's just natural. Like I said, we've been doing this since we were kids. I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible. There's no reason for me to really drag this video out more than 15 minutes. I'm going to try not to. It's a really easy and simple solution, and that's today's topic. Alright, so let's get into this topic. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and clear my carrier weapon. I'm going to go ahead and separate the ammo. I'm going to take the extra magazine. Make sure the gun is empty. I make sure before you handle any weapons and you're doing any training, you want to make sure that your weapon is completely empty. You want to check, double check, triple check, verify. Alright, so now that we verified our weapon is empty, I'm going to go ahead and get my training magazines. They're empty. So we already discussed all the elements about finding a red dot and finding the sight picture and stuff like that. I've talked about that in previous videos. I don't know if I post them yet because I don't post my videos in order as I record them. I just kind of post the ones that I feel is ready to come out when it's the time. When it's right, it's right. Who knows? Anyways. Alright. So all you need to help you train to shoot with both eyes open is a real simple tool. It might cost, it depends on where you live, anywhere from $2 to $4 to get this product that you need to help you train with both eyes open. It's real high speed, it's real high tech. It was mind blowing how advanced this technology is that I'm about to show you to train with both eyes open. It's like super advanced, it's super technological, it's super fancy. I hope I can blow you guys' minds with this simple product. Like I said, as advanced as this product is in technology, it only costs about $2 to $4 depending on where you get it from. So all you need to help you train with both eyes open is a roll of tape. I prefer painter's tape. You can use any tape, honestly, but I prefer carpenter's tape or painter's tape because it doesn't leave the sticky glue behind. So that's why I like this tape more than anything. You can use the blue one. There's like a green masking tape for automotive and stuff like that. Those are the ones I recommend. I think there's like an orange one also. I don't suggest using any duct tape or any of those clear tapes that has really sticky, gooey. It's gonna leave that glue residue all over your optic or wherever you put the tape, which I'm about to explain how this is gonna help. So bear with me. Alright, this technique using the tape can work with both iron sights and optics, but specifically I'm talking about optics, weapon optics, whether it's handgun optics, rifle optics. It works on both of them, and it also works with iron sights too, and I'm gonna explain why. What you have to do, if you're running a pistol with an optic, all you need to do is get a piece of tape. This should be long enough, and get the pistol, and you're gonna cover your dot. You're just going to cover your dot with a tape. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. No, just put it on there. The tape is covering the dot. And once that, you just holster it and you start practicing. And what the tape is going to force you to do is when you draw your weapon and you push out and you aim, if you close your eye, you're not going to see that target. So if you're aiming at a target and you close your eye, you're not going to see the target. You're going to see the dot, but you're not going to see the target. So what that's going to do is going to force you to open this eye, because when you draw your weapon and you aim and target, if you close that eye, you're going to see the dot, and it's going to force you to open your eye. When you open your eye, you're going to see the dot onto the target as soon as you open your eye. If you close your weak eye and you look through the optic, all you're going to see is blue and a dot. And as soon as you open your eye, you're going to see the target and you're going to see the dot on top of the target. Putting tape on your optics and practicing with that, or when you're going to the range, practice dry fire, practice live fire, it doesn't matter. It's going to force you to open your weak eye. It's going to force you. If you close it, it's going to force you to open it to the point where when you keep doing it, after a couple of days of doing it, you're not going to close this eye anymore, because you're so used to drawing your weapon with the dot on there. I'm just going to make sure, draw my weapon, push out, on target, pull the trigger. And that's all you have to do. Literally holster your weapon, draw your weapon, get on target, fire. The same concept works with rifles. You do the exact same thing. Do the same thing with your rifle. Just put that tape on there. It doesn't have to be all pretty. You don't have to put it all perfect. Find your target. When you get on the target, the minute you bring the rifle up, all you're going to see is blue. If you close your eyes, all you're going to see is blue. The minute you open your eyes, you're going to see that target. You're going to put that dot on the target, and you're going to take your shot. That's how you train yourself. Just put tape over your optics and just draw your weapon. You're going to do it so much. You're going to get so used to it. You're going to get so tired of remembering to open your eye. You're just going to keep your eyes open. So you're going to train yourself to shoot with your eyes open. That's all you need. This super advanced technological marvel of a product is going to teach you to be a better shooter. People ask,
so what does it matter if you shoot with both eyes open? Why do you care? Why would I care to have both eyes open when I'm shooting?
Well, like I said, I've done a video in the past shooting with both eyes open, and the reason why. So to just make it real short, when you shoot with both eyes open, you're giving yourself more situational awareness. You're giving yourself more stuff to see. You want to shoot with your eyes open because when you close your eyes, if you close that one eye, you're cutting off all this awareness over here in this eye. So I'm going to close my eye, and I'm going to stop when I can see my hand. So right here is where I see my hand. From right here to beyond, you're not going to see that information. And if you're focused on a target and you got your eyes closed, now I'm even more focused on my head is more tilted. Now I'm going to bring my hand to where I can see it. Right here. Look how much closer that is now. So when you keep your eyes open, you're still, even though you're focusing on the optic, you still have this situational awareness in this blind spot that would be a blind spot when you close your eyes. So when I close my eyes, like I said, right here, this is how close somebody can get to you from this direction without you even seeing them. By the time you see them, if your eyes closed, now that person right up on you, now you gotta try to focus. And it's just better to just keep your eyes open because, like I said, you're more aware, you have more visual identification when you keep both eyes open. And it's also faster to transition to the next target. If you have your eyes closed and you're shooting with your eyes closed, you gotta go to the next target. Now you have to open your eyes and now you gotta find the next target. And when you have both eyes open, you literally just move your eyes to the next target. You take the shot, boom, 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 move your eyes to the next target, take the shot, boom, boom, boom. It's just a faster transition between targets when you keep both eyes open. So that's one of the reasons, and one of the main reasons why you want to have both eyes open, is just so you can have more situational awareness of your environment and threats that might be coming in from any of your blind spots. Alright, so I know I'm going to have those guys, those smart asses out there who's going to hit me with,
well, what happens if I shoot with iron sights? I don't believe in red dot optics. I only shoot with iron sights.
So how am I supposed to train myself to shoot with both eyes open if I'm using my iron sights? Where am I going to put the tape?
You know, when I read those comments online in some of these gun groups, that's exactly how I read your comments in my head.
I can't do this.
But anyways, smart guys, so what you're gonna do, if you're shooting with iron sights and your pistol don't have a red dot and you can't cover the tape, all you're gonna do is get your shooting glasses, because when you're shooting, you should be shooting with your eye pros on anyways, correct? So get your eye pro glasses and you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna take the tape, whatever tape, try to use masking tape, don't use duct tape because you're gonna leave sticky stuff all over your eye pro, and it's gonna be, take the tape and you're gonna put the tape over the right side, cover the right eye with tape. Do the exact same thing, it's gonna work the exact same way. If you don't want to put tape on your optics, you can do that too. You can have a pair of glasses or eye pro and cover whatever your dominant eye is. I say right because I'm right eye dominant. So if you're left eye dominant and you close your right eyes, then you're going to cover the right side of the glasses if you're left side dominant. If you're right eye dominant like I am, you're going to put the tape over your right eye. So whatever your dominant eye is, you're going to put the tape on that eye. So if you're left eye dominant, you're going to put the tape on the left side of your eye because you're going to close your right eye. Does it make sense? I hope that makes sense for you. So if you're left eye dominant and this is the eye that you keep open and this is the eye that you close, you want to put the tape on the eye that you keep open. So that way it forces you to open up the eye that you closes. I, myself, and right eye dominant. So I'm going to put the tape on my right eye because I would normally close my left eye. So that's going to force me to keep this eye open.
I hope that makes sense for you guys.
It's so much easier if you shoot with optics because you just cover the optics and it doesn't matter what eye you're dominant with. Whatever eye you close, you're going to be forced to open that eye open. So I hope this video made sense to you. I hope this helped you guys. It's a real simple solution. It's not that hard. At first it's going to be hard if you're used to always closing your eyes when you're shooting. It's going to take a little getting used to. But if you train, I guarantee you, train and you use this method to force yourself to shoot with both eyes open, within a week, I guarantee you, you're going to be drawing your weapon and you're going to be pointing at targets and you're going to have your eyes open. It's going to be second nature to you because you train. The whole name of the game, the whole point of anything is you have to train. You have to train.
Train.
If you want to shoot with both eyes open, you have to train to shoot with both eyes open. It's not just gonna magically happen. You have to train. If you wanna have more accurate shots, you wanna have more smaller groups, you have to work on your draw, you have to work on your presentation, and you have to work on your trigger squeeze. It's all part of training. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. That's why I like to use carpenter's tape, masking tape, or whatever. It doesn't leave any type of glue residue. If you use duct tape, it's going to be so much harder. If you use duct tape, it's going to leave that glue and stuff all over and it's going to get sticky and it's just going to be a mess. So just use carpenter's tape. That's my advice to you. If you're going to tape up your optics to train yourself to shoot with both eyes open, use masking tape, carpenter's tape.
Do not use
duct tape or any type of Gorilla tape or glue tape or any type of crazy tapes. Just use these regular carpenter's tape because like I said, you can stick this on there and it's not going to leave a bunch of glue. It left like a little like reminiscence of residue. It's not even, I don't even know if it's glue, but it literally wipes right off and it doesn't stain it. It's not a pain in the butt to come off. Same thing with the rifle optic. Let's go ahead and peel it off. And there's nothing on the rifle. There's nothing on the optic at all from the rifle. I hope this helped you guys out. I hope a lot of you guys use this technique. Like I said, you can put the tape directly in your optic to cover your optic. It's going to force you to open up your non-dominant eye that you're always closing. And if you don't shoot with optics, if you shoot iron sights, whatever your dominant eye is, you're going to put the tape on that eye so it forces you to open your weak eye that you normally close. That's it for today. I hope you guys learned something. I hope I was able to teach somebody something. I'm giving you guys tips and tricks for free. I'm dropping all these free golden nuggets. Once I become a certified instructor, you're going to have to pay for this knowledge. Take advantage, man.
Take advantage.
But anyways, until the next Sunday Gun Day video or the next video in general, hope you guys have a blessed day. See you guys in the next video. Peace.